Coming up on Full Sail Live, NFL star quarterback Russell Wilson is on the move. Our experts will dive in on the trade and Wilson's new team. The head kick heard around the world. In the octagon we go for one of the most shocking knockouts of the year. And later, new milestones forever reached in the MLB. We will break down how America's pastime is finally changing. All that and more now. Hi, and welcome into Full Sail Live. I'm Noah Latzsch. Russell Wilson had not missed a game or the playoffs in his first 8 seasons as a Seahawk. The past 2, he has struggled with both making the playoffs and injuries. Rumor began to swirl if Wilson's time was nearing the end in Seattle. Entering the offseason, the 9-time Pro Bowler insisted he did not want to leave. But now, there is a team the quarterback is happy to be joining. The Denver Broncos have officially gone all in on their new franchise quarterback. The Broncos receive Wilson, but give away Drew Lock, Noah Fant, and Shelby Harris, picking up a pair of both first and second round picks. Seattle threw in a 4th rounder with Wilson in exchange for their massive haul. As sad as it is for Seattle fans to say bye to Russ, the day might not be considered a loss. With explosive players on offense like DK Metcalf and Noah Fant, anticipate the Seahawks to compete if they can put it all together. All eyes will be locked on the quarterback battle between previous backup Geno Smith and the youngster Drew Lock. Denver will have great hands awaiting Wilson's arrival in the receiving corps from Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton. Their new quarterback also joins a defense that finished 3rd in the league last season for points allowed. The Broncos will be looking for early success with their new QB addition. Heading over to college football, USC and UCLA have announced they will both be leaving the Pac-12 for the Big Ten. This is big news after Texas and Oklahoma recently announced they will be leaving the Big 12 to join the SEC. All 4 teams will be joining their conferences in 2024, the same year the CFP will be expanding to 12 teams. All teams are going to have to battle it out in their new conferences for a shot in the big game. UFC 280 time, Kamaru Usman entered the cage to defend his welterweight belt for the 6th time in a rematch versus Leon Edwards. Going into the final round, the champion was up on all 3 judges' scorecards. Edwards finally found the shot he was looking for though, landing a combination that ended with a head kick. This dropped the pound-for-pound king, putting him out cold. Edwards became the first Jamaican-born UFC champion. He will look to defend his belt in a trilogy against Usman. And coming up, find out how history has been made in the MLB. We will discuss how the league is changing and more when we come back. Welcome back into Full Sail Live. Breaking news in the MLB. Star outfielder Juan Soto has been traded to the San Diego Padres. Nationals traded Josh Bell and Soto for a whopping 6-player exchange. Soto was a part of Washington's first World Championship team. The 2-time All-Star was recently crowned Home Run Derby champion. He is on the final year of his contract, joining a new team just before the trade deadline. The Padres sent away C.J. Abrams, Luke Voit, 2 pitchers and outfielders in the deal. This is coming off San Diego's recent transaction with the Brewers acquiring closer Josh Hader. Padres are showing they are all in on loading their clubhouse for this season. Bell and Soto will now join the Machado and Tatis in a stacked lineup. It looks like San Diego is a real threat for the division, although the Padres will have steep competition in the NL West with the Giants and Dodgers. Heading over to the East, the Miami Marlins have officially made Kim Ng their new general manager. Not only is Ng making history as the first Asian American GM in the MLB, she is also the first woman to hold that title. Breaking barriers is nothing new for Kim. At age 29, she became the youngest assistant GM. She had previously served that role for the Yankees, Red Sox, and Dodgers. She will have a ton of work ahead managing a clubhouse that has made the playoff twice in 20 years. Ng and owner Derek Jeter have promised an active winner, hoping to add big bats to their dugout. And coming up later, breaking news in the NFL. Retirement is over for the GOAT. Is Brady coming back to the Bucs? Our experts have all the answers and more when we come back.